Giving you an update on my Westfield, Massachusetts industry. Got all my plywood lined down, and you can kind of see like a basic track plan. I think I'm gonna have the lumber area in here, and then I'm gonna have 2 tracks right here that go into the Cargill Salt factory. So I learned from my mistakes. I used 1/4-inch plywood, not nearly thick enough. It's all warped. It's kind of, I mean, it's pretty solid now because I got about 100 risers underneath, but this is actually stronger. This is like a 3/8, and yeah, by 3/8 plywood, not by 1/4-inch. But you can kind of see the basic track plan. So it's coming together nice. The dimensions are about, I don't know, like the whole thing is about maybe 7 feet long, and over here's an arm's width from the aisleway. And then I got my ramp cut here. This is going to be the way that the trucks go. To access it, they'll cross the main line here on grade, and then they'll come up this hill into the factories. I'm going to fill this in, make this like an embankment, make this like a cut. This is going to be a nice little scene right here. You can kind of see it coming together. And of course the helix is underneath, and then staging underneath that. Here's my mess of a workbench, just to show you. I got a little project that I'm working on right now. It's an old SD-60M that my dad built. Built it for me as a kid. And let's see if I can take this out without ruining it. It's a rail power that he detailed, custom painted. I'm very fortunate. My dad's an excellent painter and modeler. So it's the rail power shell, brass handrails. You know, it's got all the lift rings and all the little detail parts. So it's really a masterpiece considering it's 30 years old. So I thought that I would give it some justice and bring it up to today's standards. So I got 402 LEDs in the headlights, in the ditch lights. I didn't put the lenses in yet, but I'm just basically using canopy glue for the lenses. So, and then to help it run a little better, I dropped a Kato motor in. For you, those of you who don't know, most of the old Athearn Blue Box Kato motors will drop right in because they have the 4 screws underneath. So this is a rail power chassis, but I got plenty of other Blue Box that I've dropped them in. So it's just a Kato motor. I think it's out of a, I don't know, Jeep 35 maybe. But they're readily available. They come with the cradle, and then they have the hex ends on the flywheels, just like the Genesis. So you gotta buy the, let me show you, the adapters. I'm working right here. You pop the universals off, and then you pop off the Athearn universal ends, and you pop on, it's an A-line product, I'll show you the number in a minute, but all it does is basically accept the Genesis style or Kato style drive shaft. And then I'll show you, oh, here they are right here. Here's the coupling that goes on the universal side, and then here's the universal drive shafts themselves. That's what connects from the universal into the motor. So that's it. Otherwise, keep it moving. I think that's it on the bench right now. My dad just picked up this new Genesis. Comes with Tsunami 2, SDP 45. Nice little engine. I'm not a big fan of Tsunami. I'm an ESU guy. But do a nice job. I wouldn't put Tsunami 2 sound in anything, sorry. But I would certainly buy an engine with it. So that's kind of where we're at. And the speaker I'm using is a speaker from an HTC M1, I think, cell phone. This was recommended by the guys at ESU, and they sound awesome. One speaker is all you need. Although the C30-7A I'm working on, I managed to wedge 2 in. I think it sounds like a concert, but one is plenty. It's nice and long and flat. And then, of course, I'm hooking it up to an ESU V5. So this thing should sound pretty good. And a parting shot from Springfield Yard. A little busy right now, but that's the way we like it. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope everybody gets lots of model trains under their Christmas tree without pissing their wives off. Thanks.